Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 23 of Prison Architect. I'm just going to let things play on. I'm still trying to work out how to get this shop working. Not too sure at all. It says adjacent to room, but what sort of room does it need to be adjacent to? I do not understand. Maybe that's something that I will have to look up. So in the meantime, we will go and unassign that for now. And I'll look it up on the wiki after this video. We do have the mailroom though. Mailroom requires a sorting desk and a table. We need to be on objects. Sorting desks. So we'll have a sorting desk. Probably don't need more than one, but we'll have more than one anyway. And we will have ourselves... where's tables gone? Table, and we'll have a couple of tables in there as well. That should be fine. It's a bit messy, it's not very symmetrical, I appreciate. We'll let these guys through so they can go and install these cables. Yeah, it's just waiting for the sorting desk and the table. That is fine. Not too sure who it will be that works that. Is it a prisoner job? Max job's 3, so it is a prisoner job. So we'll assign 3 prisoners to it, and we'll probably dismantle that door actually and make it into a staff door. Gotta wait for someone to come and open that door now, haven't you? If you could just dismantle it, that'd be awesome. Dismantle. Control and click. Someone come and dismantle this door. Ah, you're doing it. Fantastic. So, objects. We want the staff door. I can hear people getting tased again. There's stuff going on over there. So we've got quite a lot of these high-sec prisoners. And again, as a few people pointed out in the comments, the reason we have high-sec prisoners is because we're only taking in medium and low. But we do get some high because, you know, sometimes they do stuff and get upgraded because they're a little bit naughty. So I'll have to deal with those, but that is generally fine. Still finding a lot of narcotics. Not too sure how it's all getting in. We got a gap in the fence somewhere that I haven't noticed. We got prisoners getting... stuff thrown over the wall. I'm not really sure how it's happening, but definitely seems to be a lot of stuff getting in. We've got our CCTV here. We want you to be connected up to this one. Then we'll be able to see what's going on in the chapel. Did that actually connect you? Says it has. Okay, I'm going to assume it's telling the truth, even though I don't necessarily believe it. Maybe it has to go the other way around. See, both of them have the option to connect. There we go. Now it's connected up. That's fine. So now we can see what's going on in the chapel. Hopefully we don't need a guard in there. You'd hope not. It's time for a shakedown. Why not? We've already found quite a lot of stuff. So I feel that it would be an appropriate thing to do. I should have really done it during the night instead of leaving it until just before everybody gets up. But having a good old search is never a bad idea. Would be nice if they added some sort of research that would allow you to make your guards searching more efficient, because it is quite slow. And of course, the more prisoners you have and the more places you have for things to hide, it takes a lot longer to find things. Now we've got people basically being searched while they're doing their spiritual guidance. They're searching the pews in the chapel. So we've still got a lot of wood to sell here. That is a prisoner who is out and about. Why were you outside? Or are you a new prisoner? You should not have been outside. Have we got some areas that are not assigned as staff only? This corridor should be staff only. At least half of it should be. Cleaning cupboard is okay. Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed out in there. So what we need to do is we need another staff door. in here. Because we definitely don't want prisoners going out through that door. So if we can get this door put in relatively quickly. Most of the places have been searched already. Found a shiv. Someone's getting tased again. Well, again, it's in this room. I still don't know why we're putting prisoners in this room, because we're only at our capacity, which means we've got empty cells. We don't have any supermax. Yeah, maximum capacity is 16. Okay, now someone next door's deciding to drill. Always good fun. So that's almost finished, which is a good thing. Did we get that door put in? Not yet. We're still waiting on it. Looks like there's been some shotgun shells discharged there as well. Oh, would you look at that? We found another drill. At least because this canteen is serving the dormitories, generally this is dealing with low-sec prisoners, though there are a few coming in from the holding cell that are high-sec. And most of these medium and high-sec prisoners are going over here to the to this one. So that's not too bad. So have we got that door in? Yes, we have. So if we now go into deployment, and we can make this half staff only, because you don't need to be going in there. Logistics, yep, we've already got some jobs assigned there. We can assign some more to laundry. So that's not too bad. We've got the mail room now, which is good. Yeah, I just need to work out how the shop works. We still don't have a library yet. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and forget the shop for now and make this into a library. So let's go ahead and dismantle that door. And we will, what do we want to do? We want materials, we want to demolish walls. So let's get rid of those walls. And then what we'll do is we'll assign this and make it into a library. So rooms, I believe you can have a library. I'm not tripping, am I? No, library. Got to be 5x5, indoors, library desk sorting, library shelf and sorting desk. This is going to be a library. Objects, we need another sorting desk again. If I could type it, it'd be great. So we'll probably have a couple of sorting desks, one there, one there. And then some library shelves. Not too sure if these things have a front or a back, to be honest, but if we sort of spread them out like that, that's probably enough, right? Probably doesn't need that many. And it's probably a prison job. Library door we can probably leave open, I'd guess, maybe. It's got a library shelf now, so that should count as a library. So if we go to logistics, yeah, we can assign some inmates to run the library. That's good. You know, having all these things in will make prisoners happy. Finding flipping hammers again, you know. Running a low security prison, and everyone's still being really, really naughty. We haven't discovered any tunnels in a while. Bringing a lot of wood in here. We do need more workshop presses and workshop saws, actually. So let's go and get them in. One there and one there. While we've got the money. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on in here. I think what we need to start doing as well is getting rid of some of these beds and reducing the number of people that we keep in this holding cell. We really don't need to have this many people in a holding cell anymore. We have fewer prisoners than we have actual cells. So there's no reason anybody should be in the holding cell. We have empty beds. I know some of it is assigned to different levels. I mean, these are all low sec, and this one is for medium sec. Sorry, for high sec only. But they still should all fit in. They really, really should. I guess we could do some research now. We've got some money. Not prison grading. Only 2% of our paroles have been reoffending, which is really good. Let's go ahead and get tax relief, because overall that will mean more money for us. We could get death row. Let's go for the small cells as well. Now, it removes the minimum size requirement, but permanent punishments is good, and death row. Let's get all of those worked on. So we've still got a fair bit of money in the bank. We can go ahead and build some more dorms and stuff. Foundation education course. We're really not getting through that very fast, are we? Programs. Foundation education program. 15 have finished and only 1 has passed. That's not good. Workshop safety. We're trying to work people through it, but they're not doing too great. We still don't have power down to these yet. So let's go ahead and cable them up. So we can't really get people working in the workshop until they pass those courses. And a fork. Hardly uncommon in the canteen. Doing a bit of searching over here in the holding cell. Always lots of stuff in there that shouldn't be in there. Generally going well. Library book. Unsorted. Minus $10. This is the other thing. Building a lot of these utility buildings do generally cost you money as well as time goes on. Produce 30 license plates. See, I'd love to be able to do that. We just can't get people working in here yet. Can't get people working in the workshop. At least I don't think we can. Let's have a look what else we've got. Policy. Meal quality, parole cutoff. I can never remember which way this percentage works around. This is basically how... I think how much of their time left before they get to leave. We'll just leave it at sort of 30% because I can't remember which way round it goes. Is this after they've served 30% of their sentence? Or is it when they've got 30%? Oh, it tells you there. If a prisoner has a reoffending rate less than this value... Oh, it's the reoffending rate. Okay. They will be released at the end of their parole hearing. So I think if a prisoner's got less than a 30% chance of reoffending, they can go for parole. Finance is fine. Programs we can't really do anything about. Carpentry apprenticeship program. Completed prison manufacturing facility, which we're working on. Regime. Needs. See, food is being sorted. Sleep. Literacy. That should help now. We've got the library. Not too bad. 17 high-risk prisoners. And we do have 16 cells here. So there should only be 1 high-risk prisoner that isn't in a proper cell. So it's a little bit strange. You're getting a little bit mingled in. Things definitely seem better now. We've got that extra canteen anyway. But yeah, we've got the library, which is good. Some more trees going down. There's another notebook page there. I do like these little things they added. I wish that you wouldn't have to click out of 4 different menus, because you've clicked on something. You should just be able to hit close. I shouldn't have to close that and then close the list of ones I found and then close all the menu and everything else. It's a little bit weird. Why are we showing the dog icon there? Is that just because we're sniffing somebody out? Haven't discovered any tunnels in a while, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. It was a very good thing not to have your prisoners escaping. Some more exports. The kitchen is doing well. The chapel is doing well. So what else do we need to get built? We need to understand how the shop works. So I need to go and look that one up. Is there anything else that I'm missing? So we're just missing the shop. It's pretty much just it. It's the only thing we haven't built yet. So it's got to be 4x4 indoors. Got to have a table and a shop shelf, but adjacent to room. But adjacent to what sort of room? You see, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So yeah, we're going to have to try and work that one out. How parole hearings doing? We're still getting people paroled? Looks like it. Still only got 17 max security prisoners, which is good. Some more deliveries coming in. Not too sure why we went down to low speed, but let's go and crank things back up again. So, Yeah, I really want to get some of these completed. I mean, the only one I could probably do is cell block D, which we probably could do. So how much space did I leave myself over here to build these cell blocks? I guess I could just straight up copy these dorms over. There's no reason why we can't do that. For MinSec prisoners. So let's go ahead and plan them out. So what size are these again? These are 41 by 10. We will put the solitary in. So we'll leave a space of 2. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. 41 by 10. Gap of 2. 41 by 10. And when we build them, basically we will not put any lights in them, and we'll just clone everything. We can probably already start to do that. So we'll go into foundations, auto lights off, and we'll put both of these in. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going I will clone them, but then I will take out the extra bunk beds. So we'll only have 4 people to a room. This is kind of the plan for these. Now, they do require an entrance, you're quite correct. So we want large jail doors. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles in. Well, from the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so from the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be there. Okay, so we will need to put the other doors in as well, but the important thing at the moment is we just get them built. And then we start doing all the cloning and stuff like that. And we know that there's some stuff that just won't clone. So we'll have to deal with that. They are going to need power as well. Utilities don't get cloned. But that's fine, because I think what we'll do is we'll run the power out from this one. So you're going to run down here. You're going to be the power to these cells. These will be locked open anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Lock them open. We can remove the planning on these now, so we know how big they're going to be. Yeah, then we'll start increasing the capacity. I'm still really, really upset that we've only managed to get 1 prisoner past that course. So that's the Foundation Education course. Programs. This is a fair few passing the kitchen safety and hygiene. Foundation Education program. 15 has finished and only 1 has passed. That's pretty terrible. Can we assign people to the workshop? Oh no, we have actually got somebody in the workshop now. There's a couple of people in here. So that is good. So, oh, would you look at that? You just set the metal detector off. You weren't found with anything, though. What do we want to do with this, then? Are we producing any license plates yet? It's not saying that we are. Logistics. Ah, there we go. Maximum 10 jobs. Requires workshop safety induction. How many tables have we got? 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. So, sign some more prisoners to it now. I should get that done now. I didn't realise we actually had to assign prisoners to it. Oh, would you look at that? We found another pair of shears. The amount of stuff that people are bringing in here. Hopefully we won't have as much trouble in here now that we've removed some of the bunk beds from the holding cell. Because we shouldn't have as many people in one little cramped space. But yeah, I do definitely want to get rid of some of the bunk beds in these. In fact, I think we'll start doing some of them already. I know this is a little bit silly because we want to... it's a little bit silly because we're trying to increase our capacity. But taking a few bunk beds out here and there isn't going to cause too much of a problem, especially if we start paroling people out as well. So it will reduce our capacity. So what we want to do is go into reports, and on our intake we want to reduce it down to, say, 112. and then we'll start to clone these things in. So let's go ahead and use our cloning tool. And in fact, I think what I'll actually do is I'll do all the cloning for that in the next episode. I don't think I'm going to bother doing that straight away. I think we'll wait a little bit on that one before we get that done. We will have some room at the end of the dorms here because the dorms aren't the same length as the cell block. I could have just made the dorm a little bit longer and put an extra cells in it, which might not be a terrible idea. Because we could always fill out the extra space with solitary. I think I'll actually do that. I think we'll go ahead and we'll just make these a little bit longer. Put the auto lights back on for next time we build. Yeah, so we'll make these a little bit longer. The doors may end up being in the wrong place. We'll move them at a later time. That's not terribly important. But we'll clone the cells across. This will give us a little bit more space to work with. See, we're now actually over capacity because we've removed a couple of beds. But that shouldn't be a problem because if a couple of people get paroled out, and hopefully they will. They might not though, but if they do get paroled out, then we won't be over capacity anymore. What's I'm missing a guard from here? Looks like maybe a shift change. There we go, the guard's coming in. But yeah, hopefully that parole thing will work out. Oh, found something else. License plates. Don't know how long that's going to take. Did you get paroled? Doesn't look like you did. I mean, there is extra capacity anyway because we've got the holding cell, which doesn't count towards capacity. So we should be good. But we should start getting some license plates from the workshop now. Some of them will be... we don't have the carpentry program, so they literally should just be making license plates. We'll have this cell door on automatic. Well, not on automatic. We'll have it on requiring a guard to open. Because that way, if anybody does try and take anything out, they'll set the metal detector off. They'll instantly get searched by a guard. Somebody else getting tased. Looks like there's a bit of stuff going down in the canteen. I've just seen some lights getting built. See, oh right, it's because I turned the auto lights on before they'd finished. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Let's go ahead and finish the electrical cables up. And I'm going to get them to dismantle these lights, actually. So, it doesn't... if you have something queued to be built, and then you toggle the auto lights on, they will build the lights even if it wasn't toggled on when you started, so... That's good to know. Can't even see where most of these lights are. There's another one. Dismantle that one. There's another one. Dismantle that one. But yeah, it's just so we don't sort of double up too much on lights. Yep, that's already listed up as to dismantle. There's another one there. Dismantle that. There's one there. Dismantle that. So the workmen do have torches, so they do get to see some things. But yeah, we'll dismantle all of those. And then in the next video, we'll start to make ourselves some more dormitories and we can take some more low-sec prisoners. So I'm going to go ahead and pause things up there, save before the game crashes again. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Prison Architect. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.